Hello, I'm Jessica, your Up North agent. I am a licensed realtor in Minnesota and Wisconsin. I am a real estate investor and an Up North enthusiast. I wanted to share today what I love about Cumberland, Wisconsin, and why we moved here about a year and a half ago. I lived most of my life in the cities in Minnesota in a suburb that was southeast of the cities. And I knew everything there was to know about Woodbury and Hastings and Cottage Grove and Newport and St. Paul Park and South St. Paul. And then I also worked on the western suburbs. So I knew everything about Excelsior and Edina and Minnetonka and Eden Prairie and Chanhassen and Chaska and so on and so forth. That was my comfort zone. That was my life. That is where we wanted to raise our children, for schools, for neighborhoods, for all the amenities that come with living in the suburbs. We worried about, coming from the cities, how would we be received and would we feel that we didn't belong here? And that was not the case, not even for a minute. Our children that are in middle school found friends immediately, befriended their bus driver and their teachers and the folks that worked in the schools, coaches. They got involved in sports right away, and it was really a fantastic transition for us. As far as the other things that we love about Cumberland, it is a small town feel, and it is not as touristy as some of the other towns in this area. So if you're looking to move to northwestern Wisconsin, buy an investment property or a cabin, it is something to note because that could be a good thing or a bad thing for you. Hayward, for example, or Spooner, or even Siren, some of the other towns that are in this area. Rice Lake is another example. Chetek, like I mentioned before, they're very big into tourism, meaning they've got a lot going on for folks that are coming up for the weekends. There's constantly fishing contests and pontoon races, and in Chetek there was water ski shows going on every weekend. There's big craft fairs, big 4th of July festivals, big cookouts. Downtowns are, packed with shops and stores that are catering towards tourism. Cumberland is not like that as much. There's definitely the known events that they have throughout the year. Rutabaga Festival is absolutely famous here. People come from all around to come to Rutabaga Festival, but it's still very much geared towards the people that live here or have cabins or, occasional homes here. The downtown is really made for its residents and, again, for the folks that own property in this area. So you're going to have your barbers and stylists, and you're going to have coffee shops and little sandwich shops and little restaurants and cafes, but you'll just see that it's a very homey, residential, local feel, more so than these huge restaurants and bars and things like that, and huge stores that are trying to get all of maybe the city's folks in throughout the weekend. So it's very cozy, it's very community based, everybody knows everybody here, and it's something that we have found to, that has really worked for our family. We've just really grown to love it. To own a business here is very supported. If you wanted to open up a little shop or have a little, coffee shop or something in Cumberland, the town is going to embrace it. They're going to welcome you. They're really going to put their arms around you. They're not going to compete with you. It just, again, has that very homey feel. They have great sports here. Everyone in the town goes and participates and watches the sports. Really surprised me. I can't remember the last time when I lived in the cities that I went to a football game on a Friday night because I don't have kids that are playing in the football game, probably since my brother played in the football games in high school. And around here, that is something that everybody does. It doesn't matter if it's a volleyball game or the big football game on Friday. The town really rallies around its sports. But we don't just have sports here. There's also really great extracurricular activities and clubs for children and for adults, but specifically for kids, the trap team and fishing team, and they're learning to snowshoe and cross-country ski and just different types of things that I see here that are really geared towards being outdoors and being a part of your own environment, which I absolutely love and my children have really appreciated as well. Great restaurants, great little places to go. There's some amazing food here, great little coffee shops to hang out, but not a ton, not a lot. And you're going to find that maybe on a Tuesday that there isn't anything opened, or there isn't anything open past 4 o'clock. Again, that's where it's just really geared towards living here and doing business here versus some of that more touristy stuff where you're going to see lots of places that are open all different types of hours. It's cozy, it's safe. I feel very, very safe here. I have never felt unsafe in the town of Cumberland, whether I'm downtown or in my own home, and I've really appreciated that. And last time I'll say it, just the community within our own lake, within the rest of the town, everywhere you are, people are just looking out for each other. They want to know who you are. They want you to know who they are. All of that great stuff that you get living in a small town. I absolutely love Cumberland. I love the surrounding communities and some of the other towns as well. I anticipate that you would too. If you'd like to know more about Cumberland, reach out to me. You will find my information in the show notes. Otherwise, thank you for joining me today, and we'll see you on the next episode.